Good morning, my YouTube friends, brothers, and sisters. This is Friday, I don't know, October something. 19th maybe, 16th, I don't know. But I was going to go back out to Trigger Town, catch me a bunch of triggers, but as you can see, the wind is already picking up, already too choppy. So I cast netted some mullet. Got me quite a few, multiple sizes. So I'm just going to stick around here at the jetty, see if I can catch a red or two. Might put a shrimp on, see if I can catch a black drum later on. I love my black drum. So I'll get back to you if anything starts to happen, you know it. Well, brothers and sisters, I was catching nothing at the jetty. I saw Captain Fred, he caught his paying customers, they caught a couple, but I wasn't, nobody else was. So I decided to go ahead and get myself beat up and come out here to reef number 12. I'm the only one out here. And there's a fish. At least you can catch something out here. My word. I think this is just bait. This is a little ruby because that's a, I got a, wow, big old jellyfish. Yeah, that could be cut bait. I might keep him for cut bait. But I'm after some more triggers. We'll see. Well, this is the second little trigger, the second little guy I've caught since I've been here on shrimp. Looks like it's going to be a little guy day. Well, I've caught one little red snapper and two little trigger fish. This feels like it might be a keeper if it's a trigger. It's not as big as some of the other ones. Nope, another red snapper. My second little red snapper. Doggone it. My, this feels like a porgy, but it's been so long since I caught a porgy, I'm not sure anymore. Oh, look at there, Mr. Porgy. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for the skunk out of the boat, and a good one at that, Mr. Porgy. Yeah. Woo! I'm thinking number 2 porgy. I am at the porgy hole. I'm able to get down to the bottom now through the triggers. I think the triggers might have moved on. Oh, yep, number 2 porgy. On shrimp, folks, on shrimp. Great, white bone porgy. Woo! Thank you, Lord. Come on. I know you're down there. You're biting. Yeah, you're biting. Oh, man, this is a nice one. This is a nice porgy. Oh, gosh. Okay, got him out of the structure. A little ways away, up in the column. Yeah, buddy. Boy, this should be a nice one. He sure fights hard, that's for sure. Whoa, what the heck is that? Oh, a blasted gigantic pork fish. They're beautiful. I mean, that's a big boy. That's probably the biggest one I've ever caught, but doggone. I'm getting a bite on this other line. But I gotta let them go because they're no good to eat. They used to be called, I don't know if they still are, decoration reef fish or something like that. See there? Beautiful, isn't he? Doggone. One more time. Let's catch them one more time. Well, the catching's good. It is a, oh boy, my favorite, one of my favorite, white bone porgy. White bone porgy. These are just medium size. I could catch a great big one. Thank you, Lord. I could be getting a bite. These huge waves, strong winds, sometimes it's hard to tell. You know, I'm thinking this could be number 4. Could be porgy number 4. About the same size, about mediums. Sandwich out of each one of these. I'll take them to the church for the food pantry. Thank you, Lord. One more porgy. Well, I went on the other side of the boat, and I think it's a red snapper. I need to go back on the other side of the boat. Just on shrimp. Nope, lane snapper. Small lane. It's actually the second one I've caught here. If Big John was here, I'd give it to him. But he's not here. He's got family in town. I'll let him catch him later. Ha! Yeah, this most definitely feels like a porgy. This most definitely feels like Mr. Porgy. Come on, let me see ya. I sure wouldn't want to be ya. Okay, that's number 5 in the cooler. 5 in the cooler. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for the porgies. Another one. Oh, golly. This one might have some more bones in them than some of the other ones. At least they're not little ones. They're at least mediums. Yep. About the same size though. At number 6. I think I can have 20. Thank you, Lord, for number 6. Let me put this ice on top of them. Chill them down a little bit. A fairly good sized finger mullet on here, folks. There's something bothering it down there. It'd be great if it was a mutton snapper or even a flounder. But right now it's nothing exciting for me. That could be nothing but triggerfish down there just tearing it apart too. Ooh. Trigger, catching me the trigger fish. Trigger, little trigger, I want a bigger trigger fish. He's too small, so I throw him back. Then I throw my line to catch another. Trigger, oh trigger, catching me the trigger fish. I haven't caught a big enough trigger yet today. Woo, caught a bunch of them though. I don't know if there's something down there or not. Yeah, there is. There is. Oh, that could be a porgy. Oh man, that feels like Mr. Porgy. That got the porgy shake. I've already thrown one back that was too small. This feels kind of small. That's a porgy. Too small. Gonna throw him right back to grow up. Next year I'll catch him again, twice that size. Say goodbye. You lucky. It's a lucky day. Whoop, there he goes. Now this could be my first keeper triggerfish. It feels like it. Yeah, he's got some bones in him. Not juvenile bones. Got some adult triggerfish bones in him. He's fighting like it anyway. Yeah, we'll see. He's not enormous, but he's a little bigger trigger. He's close, but he's still not. Nah, 13. Oh man, I'm having a hard time catching a big enough trigger today. It's fun anyway, thank you, Lord. Well, this is another trigger. I mean, it's one after another. I can't quite get them 14 inches today. He looks bigger, but could be the same blasted one. Keep catching the same one over and over again. 13 and a half. So close. But they are getting bigger. Just a little bigger trigger is all I want. Just a little bigger trigger. I've probably caught 10 at least triggerfish that were between 11, 12, and 13 inches. I can catch triggerfish, folks, all day long. Today, well, look at that big old lane snapper. I thought that was a triggerfish. That's a big old lane. That's the 4th lane snapper I've caught today. And he's a big one. I'm gonna let him go since John's not here. Big John's not here. He liked them lanes, him and his wife. Lanes are everywhere out here. We're at the mangroves. There we go. Boom. Heading down. Well, I moved. I wasn't catching much of nothing. Went to a little bit of a new spot in the same little area. And I might have a, oh my gosh, a porgy. Porgy. You know, I got 5 in there. And he is big enough to keep. He'd make a good sandwich. Or, you know. But if I could catch a really big one, hubba, 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 I'd keep him. I will keep everything I catch. Well, I wasn't going to film that, and I didn't really. But this one's got some bones in him. He's a lot bigger, so I'm going to keep him. He'll make a good meal. Thank you, Lord. Yeah, it's still the old porgy hole. Come on, porgy. I saw a big old shark. I hope I don't have to see him around here again. Bringing up this struggling porgy. He's big enough to keep, but I'm going to let him go because I got plenty. I think I got 7 now. That's enough. If I get a great big one, it's a different story. I hope you make it, buddy. Yeah, I think you will. Oop. Another porgy. Another porgy. Ugh. Boy, I don't know what it is about this one spot, but boy, they sure love it here. Wish I could catch the reef boss, though. I'd like to replace him with another reef boss. He's a little guy. He's going back. He's going back. You can keep him, but he's going back. On Wednesday, it was almost one after another triggerfish. And it's Friday, and it's one after another porgy. My. It is just way too wavy and windy to get out to reef number 11, but I bet you if there's porgy out there, they're bigger than these. Oh, that's a big one. I'm keeping him. That's a big one. Yeah. Oh, that looks like my biggest one today. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for the biggest one today.